Alright, so back out at the property. The surveyor has done his job now. So the back of the property here. Oh, look at that. So what's interesting is that my neighbor, when we were having the soil test done, came out and thought we were standing on his property. He thought his property line ended there. But the property line actually ends up way over there. And it's funny, see that tree stand right there? Yeah, it used to be right here next to this pole. It's no longer there. So, and this boat, I'm going to show you the boat in a second. This boat, he used to think was on his property, but it looks like he moved it. Now this is cool. This is like a whole spot here where you can like drive back here, but you can see where the surveyor the property, and he must have moved his hunting thing tripod right here, which is fine. But you can see now the boat is no longer on my property. He moved it over, which is phenomenal because I don't want to have to argue and fight with them. But look, they put the steel bar along with the thing here, which is pretty awesome. So now this is my neighbor's. It belongs to him. But this is cool because I didn't have him hit all four corners. I paid extra to have the whole side dotted and lined out. So when I put my fence in, I could just run a clear shot and not have to worry. But yeah, this is so good, man. So it's 7.5 acres, which is, check out this story. It was, I don't know if I said it in my last video, but they were selling it as a 6.3 acre lot, I think. But it turns out that it was not recorded properly with the township, and it ended up being a 7.5 acre lot. So I feel like I got some free land for my deal. This is just incredible. I'm so excited about this. This is just phenomenal. There's another pipe here. And then it's gotta go right along the back here. Let's see. I'm seeing some more pink. Oh yeah, look at this, man. Alright, so they got the pink on the trees here. This is just fantastic. They've started to put more I thought I heard something. Started to put more of these stakes. But as I'm walking, you're starting to really get a sense of how big 7.5 acres is. Now, I know some of you folks out there laugh or scoff at 7.5 acres, but the biggest piece of land I've ever owned was 2 acres back home on Long Island. Man, look at this. This is just great. Look at this. Keeps on going. I mean, from here, I can't even see the street where my truck is parked. Not that I can't see that far. Yes, there's a lot of trees in the way, but man, I am just so excited by how big this is. But honestly, nothing's making me happier than the neighbor. His name is Steve Holden. He introduced himself last time when he ran up on me, yelling at me, "What are you doing on my land?" So, anyway, man, this would seem to be the corner. Starting to see my neighbor's house over there. I think this is the corner, but I'm not seeing any pink up this side. Wait, no. Starting to see some pink over here. Well, I'm walking away because there's dogs, but I mean, I'm on my land. But okay, I see some pink on that tree over there. That's about probably 100 feet from where I'm standing. I'm guessing that's the back corner. That looks to be about maybe 70 feet from where I'm standing. So it comes back around right up that way and right out to the street. But man, I am tickle pink about this. Absolutely tickle pink. Man, this is freaking huge. So I'm in the market for a skid steer. So that what the skid steer will afford me is to rip out all the small undergrowth trees. You know, shaggy shit. All the dead wood, small trees like this, all this small stuff. If I get like a 74 horsepower Kubota, get a tree puller, I can rip it right out of the ground and not just cut it at the base and grind down the stump. I don't want to do that. I want to pull out the whole darn root. It's really sandy soil here, so it shouldn't be too terrible. But all up and down this block, large tracts where there are set up for hunting. So there is deer all around here. And I can also tell you that the last time I was here, I found some scat, and it was pretty cool. Man, look at that. I could fly down here with a dirt bike. Wait. This is so incredible. But I will come out here and I'll put more permanent stuff in the ground that really shows. Because I'll be putting in fencing. I'm going to be putting in Kentucky 4-board fence. It'll probably take me forever, but I will do it. I will. Especially on the one side. That's this one right. This is the left side of the property. I definitely want to put up a very hard divide between myself and my neighbor here. But there's a cool open field right here that a little slice of it is mine. But look, most of it's all small stuff. It just needs to be ripped out. Brought out into the middle of my little field here and set on fire. Now, on the way in here, I really can't blame Steve because he's been here for 20 years. He thought this whole time that this is his property, but there is a dumpster of just old tires here. Look at that. So, look at these old tires. Gas cans, some garbage, whatever. Here's my line. They put in a nice piece of rebar, nice and solid, right across. You can see now it goes right up on the right side of that boat, right to the back corner. So that boat originally was here. It was right there. And he had moved it to there. Thank goodness. Just not looking to fight with nobody. All right. So, gas can, it's just garbage, but nothing terrible. Old dumpster. But that's on his property. So, you see my truck there. I'm very happy with what the surveyor did. Extremely excited for this is going to become. And shit, this thing is big. I can't believe it. I'm like winded just walking the dang property line. It's awesome. Alright, well, let's see over here. Here it is. There it is. Really nice. Really, really nice. You also got that. And it is 605 feet long. It goes way the heck down there. Past that mailbox. That last mailbox goes past that one. All right. This is fantastic. All right.